Welcome to the 19th edition of Rivera, a one-of-its-kind international sports and cultural extravaganza hosted by the Vellore Institute of Technology. So without any further delay, let us take you inside and get you all the action from the campus.
Vellore Institute of Technology is recognized as an institution of eminence, giving students a place to learn and a chance to grow. Keeping that in mind, the biggest cultural festival in India is back with all its splendor and eminence.
So Rivera is one of the biggest fests in all of India. It's a wonderful opportunity for students like us to showcase our talents and our skills to everyone around the campus and also people from other parts of the country.
Rivera as a cultural fest is that time of the year when all the students come together to organize something which they attach to completely. I think Rivera is that time for me where I feel belonging to this place more than any other time of the year.
Riviera, the annual international sports and cultural carnival, is the most sought-after students' fest in the region in terms of footfall, scale of events and prize money. The 4-day festival creates an atmosphere of immense joy and entertainment for the students.
This is again a platform wherein it is just to network, and apart from all that, it's a platform to showcase their talents. That's more important, right? Everybody has got potential in this era, in this ICT area, and with these millennials, I would say everybody has got some hidden potential or the other, and that hidden potential need to be trapped, and Rivera gives them that platform wherein they can just project their talent to the mass. So that's more important, right?
The industry requires a multifaceted student, person, and that's where Rivera helps them to become, good enough in various activities like probably communication, negotiation, right, managerial skills, and that is what industry looks, leadership skills.
VIT believes that it is important for students to develop holistically. The institute aims to improve the life of students not only through education but through cultural and sports activities. To throw more light on this, we interacted with the founder and chancellor of VIT, Dr. G. Vishwanathan.
I'd like to know about this grand event which is rated as one of the topmost carnivals across the globe.
We are a 35-year-old institution, and we want to have the all-round development in this campus. In academics, we are already leading. For example, last year, Government of India selected 10 private universities and 10 government universities and conferred the status of IOE, Institution of Eminence, and we are one among the 10 in the private institution. Not only in academics, we want to lead in other areas, non-academic areas also. And that's why we give much importance to Riviera, the cultural festival. And every year, we overtake our own record. We break our own record. This year, it's a very good attendance, not only from our students, they come from all parts of the country and all parts of the globe. About 15,000-20,000 students have come from other parts of the country. And our own students, they hail from all the states and union territories of India. And also we have students from around 55 countries. And we want to give them an opportunity to exhibit their talents, not only among our own students. We want them to compete with the rest of the country and the rest of the world. And this gives an occasion for them. We have about more than 150 events. And the most important thing about Riviera is that we don't interfere in anything. It's all done by the students, student committees. Only a few teachers guide them, help them. And I'm so happy that not only gives them an opportunity to exhibit the talents, to exhibit their management talents also there's an opportunity. Once somebody is a part of Riviera, he can go and arrange anything anywhere in the world. Right. That's the kind of opportunity you get. And of course, when we have interaction with others, they learn many things. Our objective is to get ready our students for the world market. They not only go to various cities of India, they must go and serve anywhere in the world. That's our objective, that's our purpose. And even in academics, we have a program called SAP, Semester Abroad Program, where they can go one semester anywhere in the world. We have around 300 partner universities around the globe. They can choose any one of the partner universities, even outside also. We want them to go and spend one semester outside. And if they are unable to travel, we pay for the travel also. Now, we want to help them to go and get an exposure. And ultimately, it gives them an opportunity to go for employment also.
And so what can we expect in the future for the university, for the students who are organizing fests like these? You said, it gives them a holistic approach to not just academics, but also doing other things which makes them acceptable across the globe.
Now we are aiming at world ranking, because especially after the conferment of the IOE status, Government of India also encourages us to go for world ranking. We are on it already. And we want our students also to participate, not only just teachers or researchers. Our students also to participate in this. Our old students who are already there outside, we have about 80,000 alumni, very strong and active alumni VIT. So in this way, we want their future to be very bright. And Riviera also helps it, because they learn many things from when they move with the other students. See, this study in VIT may be a bit difficult. We maintain attendance, discipline, etc. We want them to be ready for the future. Now, India has an opportunity to be one among the leading countries of the world. Often our Prime Minister talks about 5 trillion economy. That will come only through education. All of them should get quality education, good education. And we want VIT to play a leading role in this. I always tell our students, when India leads the world, VIT should lead India. That's our objective. And we want to prepare, we are preparing the future citizens of this country. They are going to be the future.
And lastly, since we are talking specifically about Riviera, what can we expect next year? It keeps growing every year.
I think next year they would like to overtake this year in the number of events, and the budget, and the quality of programs offered, everything. I hope our students are capable, and we have very good teachers in charge. They will also help them.
Right, so thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
The 2020 edition of the event witnessed over 44,000 participants from 700 educational institutions across the country and beyond. The carnival gives the young minds a platform to showcase new talents and abilities while building a spirit of competition. To gain more insights on the event, we spoke to Shankar Viswanathan, Vice President of VIT.
So first of all, we'd like to know about Riviera, the Grand Fest, which is globally known.
The Riviera 2020, we have conducted international carnival. This started by 2001.
So it's quite a grand fest. There are a number of events that you keep for this entire event. What are the kind of events, and what is the number of events that you conduct
now
here?
We have 152 events, out of which 34% in new.
And sir, there is a lot of prize money also that the students are given every year. It keeps getting better and bigger. What is the prize money this time?
We are given the money 15 lakh.
Do you in fact hold competitions with other universities from other nations as well, or how does it go about?
Yeah, now we got 42,128 participants here, and from all over world level.
So a lot of global participation is also seen here in this Riviera. Every year it gets bigger. If we talk about the footfall, the number of participants this year, what is the footfall?
Now we got 39 countries, including Middle East, Europe, US, Asia. we expect next year more than around 50 countries.
Right. Also, Rivera is known to promote the culture of India amongst the students who are coming in from different parts of the country. What are some of these events, if you could tell us?
Yes, we are introducing a special program, government Minister of, introduced by Minister of Tourist Corporation, for example, IKEA, and we are introducing a new Tamil Nadu folk art that is calling Nattupuram songs, and Infusion International Culture Show from 39 countries.
So, Rivera keeps getting bigger every year. Can we expect more for the students in the coming years as well?
Yeah, next year we expect more, maybe 170 events, and participants maybe 50,000, and country will come maybe 40 to 50, and prize will money go into maybe 20 to 25 lakhs.
It's time to slip into a short break, but don't go anywhere because we will be bringing you more fun and flavor from VIT Riviera 2020 in just a bit. Welcome back to VIT's one-of-a-kind International Carnival Riviera 2020. With more than 50,000 participants from all across the globe, this carnival continues to get bigger and better with each passing year. Let's get you some more exciting highlights.
The 19th edition of Riviera was bigger, better and more exciting. With over 150 cultural and sports events, the festival embraces different art forms. To understand the carnival better, we spoke to Kadambari S. Vishwanathan, Assistant Vice President of VIT.
First of all, I'd like to know about this wonderful fest. It is rated as one of the top most fests across the country.
It is one of the most iconic college cultural festivals in the country. It is in the 19th edition and we're going very strong. We've had some of the biggest names in the entertainment and the sporting industry come down to this tiny city in Vellore, all because of the big brand that Riviera attracts.
It has been, become better and more fun with each passing year. We've been speaking to the students also here at Vellore Institute of Technology. If you could tell us, how do you upgrade the fest every year? What are the kind of new ideas that you come up with, and what does the future hold?
Though we have some very niche products that we've been, or niche brands within Riviera, like the Frisk Factor, which is the dance competition, the pro shows. So these are all defined events, but every year we try to update with the current trends and improve our events. So this year, over 30% of the events are new events. So this is going to cater to the new generation of students. Here in Riviera, it's only the management's blessing. The students are the overall masters and controllers of the event. They participate, it is for them and it is by them. And it is a completely student-run show. So they are responsible for fundraising, they are responsible for organizing the celebrities, they are responsible for everything. We completely give the control to them. It gives them a wide range of opportunities to explore.
Not just the students here, we see participation globally for Riviera, for the fest here at VIT. Tell us more about the global participation that Riviera sees every year.
VIT as such have always had a very strong international partnership. Academically, we have partnerships with over 300 universities. We have international transfer programs where students do 2 years here and then 2 years they go on to an international institution. And the campus also is a very cosmopolitan campus. We have students from over 50 countries. So we leverage and we utilize all the opportunities available for us to make this event also an international event. So this year we have had about 150 participants or so from 32 countries. So that way the reach, and we are able to showcase the Indian culture as well to the international students.
A lot of participation, not just students and international students. What is it that you bring to the platter for VIT students? Because they are not just conducting these events, like you said, single-handedly with of course support from the management, but also a lot of studies are a part of implementing what they've learned during these fests. So how do you bring that about?
VIT always aims to give a holistic development opportunity to the students. We just not concentrate on academics. The extracurricular and co-curricular activities are also an important part. In fact, we give 2 credits as a part of the curriculum at the syllabus itself for their contribution towards extracurricular activities. I think it opens them. It also takes away any stress that they might have from the academic pressure, and also it gives them an opportunity to explore other things. It can't just be what you're studying your entire life. So it gives them a lot of opportunities to explore, and participating or organizing such big events gives them a lifetime experience that just can't be put in words, because they meet with a lot of people from different cultures. They get to know how to talk, how to negotiate, how to organize, how to manage. So these are very important skills. So when we see, when they go for even their job placements, these all will come handy when somebody asks and tells, I was a responsible or I was an organizer for 3 crore event. Directly that kinds of attracts somebody's eyes as a recruiter as well. So we try to give all the experience that and opportunities that can be given to the students.
Lastly, can we expect Riviera to go bigger next year? What can we expect?
Riviera always grows, so there is no end to the growth of Riviera. So this next Riviera will compete with this Riviera. So we don't have any competition. So Riviera 2021's competitor would be Riviera 2020. That's for sure.
Right. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, Palak.
Riviera celebrates the cultural heritage of India with IKEA, a parade that is one of its kind. The cultural parade showcased a dazzling array of the state attires, accessories, culture and traditions of different states of India.
Riviera by itself, the name itself has got its own reputation, credibility here. When anybody asks about VIT, immediately they'll ask about Riviera. So it's again, when we a cultural, a sports and a cultural fest, success of it just is the name by itself that has just got. And apart from that, I would say it's a culmination of various cultures. It's not only the national level, meet. It's not only the students from various parts of this country. We also have from various parts of the, universities and institutes abroad. We have got nearly 39 countries just participating in this edition of Riviera 2020.
So Riviera basically gives all of us a platform to just, it gives all the clubs and chapters here a platform to, just put themselves out there. They have events, a lot of the first year, second year, third years, everyone basically participates in all of these events. They showcase their talent mostly. It's crazy because, everyone out there has so much potential, and it's through fests like these that you get to know every individual's uniqueness.
I believe Riviera is more about the students, more about the ideas, and more about the fun that they have. All the events that Riviera has, everything has been planned by students. The ideas, the creativity, the innovation, everything goes from the student side. We have our faculty, we have our excellent administration to support us through all our ideas. So I believe Riviera 2020 has been one of those events, one of those extravaganzas, which has literally proved to be a students' fest.
Riviera 2020 witnessed a number of international participants from 39 countries and performing to the tunes of different melodies and exclusive dance steps. Infusion 4.0 is all about meeting new people from different countries and experiencing a distinctive cultural phenomenon.
First of all, this college, it's so big, and Riviera brings us all together. I didn't know half of the students, and now just because of this fest, we are working together to create such a phenomena which is hardly seen nowadays in colleges. And VIT is really great. It is helping, it is allowing us students to really come up with such a big fest.
It's an extremely beautiful campus, and all the events that we took part in, Escape the Room, Extempore, all of these were really fun events, and some of the events were very different from what we expected, and Riviera had a very different take on them. So we definitely thoroughly enjoyed it, and we still are enjoying it.
Cultural fests are extremely important for everybody, including the juniors, the management, and for the experience in itself. It gives a great opportunity for students to understand how to conduct a fest, and it gives people an amazing opportunity to experience something so huge and grand at such in a college level.
Riviera, being an annual international sports and cultural carnival, also hosted several pro shows over 4 days, where well-known celebrities, singers and DJs visited the campus to enchant the audience.
With that, we come to an end of the 4 days of fun-filled Riviera 2020 hosted by the Vellore Institute of Technology. Thank you for watching. This is Palak Sharma signing off.